Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you. I am Dr. Lalita Yadav, Assistant Professor at the Management Education and Research Institute, and I am delighted to welcome you to this exciting e-learning ride. We will talk about Unit 1, that is Introduction to HR Analytics, and it marks the start of our exploration and one of the most dynamic and impactful area of modern HRM. In this unit, we will dive into the meaning and scope of HRA, the different types of analytics used in HR, from descriptive to predictive and prescriptive, the key benefits of adopting HR analytics in organization, and foremost, how HR analytics is being used in practice to mark smarter people's decision. As we progress, it will start to unfold how HR is no longer just about intuition or experience. It is more and more about data-driven decision making. HR analytics is transforming the way organizations attract, retain, and engage talent, and it is a critical skill for any HR professional or business leader. So whether you are new to analytics or looking to strengthen your understanding, this module will set a strong foundation for your learning mindset. Let's start how data can help you lead with confidence. HR analytics or HRA is an important tool for HR professionals use. HR analytics is the process of analyzing and understanding data related to companies' workforce to gain valuable insight and make data-driven decisions. This can include analyzing data related to key aspects of the company like employee performance, engagement, retention, recruitment, and other HR functions, and identify areas of improvement to enhance the company's performance. At its core, HR analytics use data and quantitative method to identify patterns, trends, and correlation in the key aspects of a company to help organizations optimize their talent management, to improve employee engagement and satisfaction, and ultimately gain success in the highly competitive market. Why should every HR professional care about the power of data? HR analytics is an important aspect of business management because it provides organizations with valuable insights and deeper understanding of their workforce. HRA helps organizations improve their recruitment, employee engagement, and retentions while curtailing turnover rates and absenteeism. By analyzing data related to employee life cycle, organization can identify improvements areas and can adjust the recruitment and retention policies to attract and retain top talent. HR analytics also help organizations to optimize their performance management processes. By analyzing data related to employee performance, organization can identify area of improvement and can adjust the performance management to drive better results for the organization. Finally, HRA help organizations align their HR plans with business goal by using data for decision making. Ensure that the HR policies are aligned with their business goal, which usually drive business success to higher level. In summary, HR is important because it provides organization with valuable insights, help them improve their recruitment and retention efforts, curb absenteeism and turnover rates, optimize their performance management process, and align their HR goal with their business goal, which also level up financial metrics. Benefits of HR analytics. HR analytics offers several benefits to organization. It will talk about data-driven decision making. HRA empower organization to make informed decisions based on data and insights rather than rely on the intuition or subjective judgment. By analyzing HR data, organization can identify pattern, trends, and correlation that provide valuable insight into organization process and outcomes. Second one is improvement of recruitment and retention process. In this, by analyzing data related to recruitment process, organization can identify which sourcing channel, assessment method, or selection standards are most effective in attracting and hiring high performing candidates. Third, we talk about enhanced workforce planning and performance management. In this, HRA provides insight into workforce trends, skill gap, and performance metrics, letting organizations to proactive plan for their future workforce need. These benefits of HRA contribute to more effective HR management, alignment of HR practices with organization goal, and ultimately better business outcome. Now let's talk a closer look at the different types of HR analytics and see how each can help you make smarter data driven decision making. HR is a rapidly growing field that has come important for organization. By using HRA, organization can gain valuable insight into their workforce and make data-driven decisions to optimize their talent management process. There are four types of HRA. First, descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive analytics. Each type has its unique purpose and can help HR professionals address specific workforce issues. Here are the four types of HR analytics. Descriptive analytics. In this is the main type of HR analytics that involve analyzing historical data to gain an understanding of what had happened in the past. It summarizes data that help identify patterns and trends such as employee turnover, absenteeism, or workforce demographic. In this tool, HR professionals to help them make sense of large amount of data collected over the past year and identify area of improvement. Using this method, HR professionals can answer questions such as how many employees were hired last year, what was the average salary for a specific job role, how many employees left the company in, and what is the absenteeism rate in the organization. To increase this process, or you can say optimization of this process, this method provides a foundation for more advanced type of analytics such as prescriptive, diagnostic, and in this prescriptive analysis it can help HR professional anticipate future trends and develop tactics to optimization their workforce performance. In diagnostic analysis, here we go beyond the descriptive analysis of the past event to identify the root cause of workforce problem or issues. It involves analyzing and reasoning data to determine why certain trends or patterns are occurring in the workforce data. By investing past data in this method helps to HR professionals to understand why certain events have occurred in the past year and what factors have contributed to their manifestations. For example, if an organization is experiencing high turnover rates, diagnostic analysis help them identify the problem underlying causes, whether the turnover is related to certain department or certain job roles, and whether it is due to poor management, lack of career development opportunities, or inadequate compensation and welfare services. Once the underlying causes are identified, HR professionals can address the issue and develop effective solutions to improve this problem, and they can avoid the problem for time being. In this method, this is a valuable tool because professionals which help them identify and address workforce issues before they become more serious problem. Using this method, HR professionals can improve employee engagement and retention, leading to a more productive and successful organization workforce. Predictive analytics, this is the third most type of HRA that uses forecasting techniques, quantitative methods, and machine learning techniques to analyze historical data and predict future outcome. It involves identify patterns and trends in workforce and reasoning through them. What is the behavior of workforce, and its help in HR professionals to anticipate future workforce trends such as employee turnover or skills gap and develop the planning to address them before they become major issues. Unless some major events take place in the process, such method calculate outcome generally for the future reference. If we take the example, in this way employees are more likely to leave the organization, for example, for next year. This information can be used to proactively identify and address the underlying causes of employee turnover and satisfactory compensation. Lack of welfare services can be the growth opportunities. Before it becomes a more serious problem, predictive analysis can be used to identify which employees are most likely to be promoted, providing insight into where to invest in training and development program. In this analysis, this is the powerful tools among the different types of HRA for HR professionals, allowing them to make data-driven decisions and develop future plans based on accurate data, and so you can predict the future. In this method or in this tool, HR professionals can improve their recruitment and retention efforts, optimize their workforce planning, and ultimately drive business success to greater heights. Now we come to fourth method, that is prescriptive. It's like HR analytics using data, algorithm, and machine learning techniques to command action that HR professional can take to optimization workforce and curb negative phenomena involve workforce. If we talk about this method, in this method might happen to suggest what should be done to prevent it from occurring. In this method, we use the statistical models to identify which pattern is showing and what is the reason for this disease, because this is a like doctor is prescribing the medicine to fight a disease. Same HR professionals do the same thing in the organization. To, for example, employee turnover rates may not rise. It may be increase employee engagement, improving training and development process, and providing better compensation and benefits. By using prescriptive method, HR professionals can take proactive steps to optimize their workforce and achieve their business goal. HR analytics in practice. HRA, also known as people analytics, is the process of using data and analytics methods to gain insight and make informed decisions about human resource within an organization. It involves collecting and analyzing data related to employee performance, engagement, recruitment, retention, training and development, and other HR processes. HRA is a multi-step process with several important factors influencing its success. Let's explore them. First one is the define the objective. Clearly identify the goal and objective you want to achieve through HR analytics. This could include improving employee productivity, reduce turnover, enhancing recruitment progress, or identify skill gaps. Now we have to come to data collection. Gather relevant data from various sources such as HR information system, which is called HRIS, performance management software, employee surveys, and external sources. This data may include employee demographic, performance metrics, training records, engagement survey, and more. Then we have to be prepared data. So we have to be clean and organize the collected data, ensuring it is accurate and reliable. This may involve data cleaning, data integration, and the data transformations to make it suitable for analysis. Now come to data analysis. Apply methods to uncover pattern, correlation, and insight within the data. This could involve data analysis, data visualization, and predictive modeling. Example of this analysis could involve identify the key factor driving high employee turnover, forecasting future workforce requirement, or assessing the effect of training program or employee performance. Interpretations and insight. Analyzing the results of the data analysis and extract meaningful insight. These insights can help HRs to make data-driven decisions and references to improve HR processes and outcome. Now, how to communicate finding. Present the findings and insight in a clear and concise manner to stockholders such as HR managers, senior leaders, and department head. Use visualization and storytelling techniques techniques to effectively communicate the results and their implications. Action planning and implementation is the next step. Develop action plans based on the insights gained from the analytics. Collaborates with relevant stakeholders to implement changes or interventions based on the findings. This could involve modifying recruitment policies, redesigning training program, or adjusting performance management process. Now we have to be monitor and evaluate the process throughout. So continuously track the impact of the implemented changes and monitor key HR metrics for the effectiveness and interventions and make adjustment as needed. It is important to note that HRA is an ongoing process and organization should develop a culture of data-driven decision making to maximize the benefits. Additionally, it's crucial to ensure data privacy and compliances with relevant regulations when collecting the data, that is employee data. Now we come to HR analytics, people analytics, and workforce analytics. These are often used interchangeably, but these are the slightly different between each of these terms. It would help you to know the difference to assess the most relevant data to their functions. The difference between these three analytics means HR analytics. HR analytics deals explicitly with the metrics of the HR functions such as time to hire, training expense per employee, and time till promotion. All these metrics are managed exclusively by HR or HR. People analytics means the synonyms for HR analytics, people analytics, technically apply to people in general. It can encompass any group of individuals, even outside the organization. For instance, the terms people analytics may be applied to analytics about the organization's customer and not necessarily only employee. This means outsiders also. Now come to workforce analytics. This is the inclusively terms for employee of an organization. It includes on-site employees, remote employees, gig workers, freelancers, consultant, and other working in various capacities in an organization. In the HR context, some workforce and HR analytics metrics may overlap, so the two terms are often used as synonyms. So the data on employee productivity and performance information, both HR and workforce analytics, and the goal is to improve retention rates and enhance the employee experience. In an organization, HR analytics is not just about numbers, it's about making smarter decisions that impact every employee, every team, and the company as a whole. HR analytics, also known as the people analytics or workforce analytics, refers to the uses of data and methods to analyze and interpret human resource related information. It plays a crucial role in modern organization and benefits. First one is data-driven decision making. HRA enables organization to make more informed and data-driven decisions regarding their workforce by analyzing various HR metrics such as employee turnover, engagement, performance, and recruitment data. HR professionals can identify patterns and trends that inform strategic decisions. Predictive insight is the second point, where HRA organizations can move beyond simply reporting past data to predict future outcomes. Predictive analytics can help forecasting employee turnover rates, identify potential fight risk, and even anticipate skills gap in the organization. Now we come to talent acquisition and recruitment. HRA can help improve the recruitment process by identifying the most effective sourcing channel, optimizing job descriptions, and streamlining the candidate selection process. This can lead to better candidates match and reduce time to fill vacancies. Now we come to employee engagement and retention, where HRA can play the crucial role for a healthy work environment. HRA can help identify factors that contribute to high or low engagement levels, allow organization to take proactive measures to retain their top talent. In performance management, HRA can provide insight into employee performance, helping managers and HR professionals to identify high performers and areas where performance can be improved. This information can be used to implement effective performance management planning and foster a culture of continuous improvement. Now we have talked about learning and development. In this, training data data and performance metrics, HRA can help to organization to identify skill gaps and training needs. This enables the designs of targeted learning and development program that align with business goals and employee career aspirations. This aids in assessing diversity and inclusion effects within an organization. It can help identify area for improvement, track progresses, and ensure that the workforce is inclusive and representative of diverse talent. Now we come to cost optimization. Here, HR data can help organizations to identify area where cost can be optimized, such as reducing turnover related expenses, minimizing overtime cost, and optimizing workforce scheduling. Then come to aligning HR with business goal. HR analytics allow HR departments to align their planning with broader organization goal. By understanding how HR practices impact business outcome, HR professionals can contribute more effectively to the overall success of the company. Last one is to mitigate the risk and compliances. HRE can help identify potential HR related risk and compliances issues such as employee misconduct or HR policy violation. Early detection allow for proactive measures to mitigate these risks and maintain an compliant work environment. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy this learning and hope wish you a happy learning.